Welcome to the CMS Unit 5 family video for 4th grade mathematics. I am LaQuanda Gilmore, an elementary math curriculum specialist. This video is designed to answer 3 big questions about Unit 5. What is my child learning in Unit 5? How is my child learning the Unit 5 content? And what can I do to help my child at home? 4th grade Unit 5 is titled Multiplicative Comparison and Measurement. Unit 5 has 17 lessons, which are taught in 2 sections. Unit 5 begins on January 16th and ends February 14th. In this unit, students make sense of multiplication as a way to compare quantities. They use this understanding to solve problems about measurement. Previously, students related 2 quantities and made an additive comparison where the key question was how many more. In Unit 5, students make a multiplicative comparison in which the underlying question is how many times as much. In this section, students learn to compare 2 quantities in terms of multiplication and to solve multiplicative comparison problems. In earlier grades, students made comparisons in terms of addition or subtraction. To describe the number of cubes in the image, they may say, Han has 3 more cubes than Andre, or Andre has 3 fewer cubes than Han. Here, they make this comparison by saying Han has 2 times or twice as many cubes as Andre. They progress from using concrete representation, or actual cubes, to discrete diagrams, showing cubes or showing sections that each represent single objects. As they encounter greater factors in more abstract situations, students interpret and use diagrams in which each section represents any quantity. Students write multiplication equations and express comparisons. As the problems become more complex, they reason with given diagrams or diagrams that they draw and use division to find an unknown factor. Because they know that Han has a total of 60 and can see that his total is broken into 3 equal parts, they can generate the equation 60 divided by 3 to get 20, which would represent one of the equal parts and the amount of pages Jada read. They can conclude that Han read 3 times as many pages as Jada because 20 times 3 equals 60. In the next section, Lessons 7 through 17, students encounter units of metric measurement where they convert from a larger unit of measurement to a smaller unit in order to solve 1- and 2-step problems. They will also apply addition and subtraction strategies to find an end time, amount of time passed, or a start time. In 3rd grade, students determine elapsed time within an hour. In this unit, students will be able to cross over the hour. Students should use clocks, timelines, and tables to help them solve problems. Students will be able to determine the area of a rectilinear figure. Recognizing that area is additive, students will be able to decompose the rectilinear figure into rectangles, determine the area of the rectangles, and use the areas of each rectangle to determine the area of the rectilinear figure. Students will solve problems that involve exploration of the relationships between the area and perimeter of a rectangle. When given a fixed area, students will be able to determine all of the possible dimensions of the rectangle. Students will create line plots which show frequencies and use the information in the graph to solve simple 1- and 2-step problems. Near the end of the unit, ask your child to solve the following problem. On the screen, you will also notice questions that may be helpful as they work throughout Unit 5. Thank you, families, for joining us for our fourth grade mathematics family video. Thank you for partnering with us at home. We are confident that with your encouragement and support, our young mathematicians will gain a wealth of knowledge and develop a strong foundation in mathematics this year. For more elementary math resources, you can visit the CMS site. Thank you and have a great year.